So we've been talking about America's customer service disaster. We've been talking about the collapse of customer service in America, discreet customer contempt, threatening signs like parking for customers only. Well, what's the point? What's the point of all this? Why have we been talking about this? The point is this: like never before, because of the collapse of customer service in business in America, you have a chance to be great at your job, great at your trade, great at your profession because of this incredible opportunity. I have people say to me from time to time, well, I'd like to make more money. If you are great at customer service in today's business environment, the money will be 5 or 6 steps down the line from the exhilarating, fulfilling benefits that you're going to get in your job career. Not only that, you will have created yourself into an asset in business. You will be sought after. So in this day and time of mergers and buyouts and takeovers, and everyone's sweating and fretting around the coffee pot and the water cooler, afraid that they're going to lose their job, you don't have to worry about that because the market is going to seek you out because you're going to understand and implement customer service excellence. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to achieve customer service excellence? We're going to attack the 3 pieces of America's customer service disaster, the first being thin-skinned behavior. You're not going to do that. You're going to up your game. You're going to manage yourself better. You're going to take an honest appraisal of yourself. You're going to do the exercises like the cluster exercise, which shows you the specific talents you have and how to most extract them in your performance. A few times in my career, I did something a little unorthodox in businesses that I owned or managed. I had my key people, my line managers in businesses that I owned or managed, review me instead of me review them. A little frightening to some people, and it's sometimes hard to hear what you're going to hear. But I did it in a way where it was anonymous, so I didn't know which individual was making which comment. And why wouldn't you do that? It was so helpful to me because I found out what I was good at, what I could be great at, and what I needed to improve on. So 15 or 20 minutes of an uncomfortable feeling about what somebody said that maybe you did better than you thought you did turns into a 20-year success story. You have to seek and understand honest feedback from your customers, internal and external. Sometime in your career, the most important feedback that you get might be from the person sitting next to you in business. The second piece of America's customer service disaster is the misuse of technology. Better said, that's the lack of teamwork, the lack of team synergy. If you think you're going to be successful in business without being part of a team, you're kidding yourself, regardless of how profound your individual talents might be. If you're the greatest solo opera singer in the world, you still have to be part of a team. You're still going to need an orchestra, a band leader, stage hands, and written music. I don't care how many initials you have on your business card, how many certifications you have after your name. If you're not great at customer service and you don't understand how to be part of a team, they're not worth the paper they're written on. Self-managing and blending to be part of a team is the key to customer service greatness. A rising tide lifts all boats. And the third piece of America's customer service disaster is the disconnect. These ridiculous claims made by goods and service providers about how wonderful their goods and services are when in reality, they're horrible. Do these things. You blend self-management with your learning how to be part of a team, and the external customer will knock the door down to do business with you. Knock the door down. Why? Because they are starving for customer service, sick to death of 45-minute holds with a recording machine telling you how important your call is and threatening messages like parking for customers only. Don't believe me? I'll make a bet with you. You go tell your best friend your most recent customer service disaster. And here's the bet. Before you can get through the second sentence, she or he will interrupt you and tell you what customer service disaster they're presently in or just had. It's everywhere, and don't underestimate the collateral damage of a simple customer service disaster. Consider the airline disaster where a passenger was forcibly removed from the plane. Do you think they could ever imagine the millions of dollars this would cost them, not only in writing checks, but in the image and brand of that airline. This is not just a way to succeed in business, this is a way to succeed in business and life. Blur the lines between work, home, and vacation. A couple of times in my career, when I self-managed and was a part of a team, led a team, I had the lines blurred between work, home, and vacation, whether I was at work, home, or on the beach in the Bahamas with my wife. My heart, soul, and mind were in the same place. I had blended peace and success in business within my life. You can do that. You can blur the lines if you can take advantage of this remarkable opportunity that's out there, which is the morass, the collapse of customer service in America. The cure is to be great at customer service. You can do this. You can use your God-given talent to do this, to understand the internal and external customer and achieve customer service excellence. Don't be afraid to be great at your job. Like the author Marianne Williamson said, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, it is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. This is true. Use your God-given talent to achieve customer service excellence. Take advantage of this opportunity, this boost of opportunity due to the lack of customer service, the collapse of customer service in business in America. Never has there been a more dramatic way to improve your trade, your profession, separate yourself from the competition, and live above the fray.